They're jets too.
What's that?
They're jet fuel oil too. Yeah.
He said they'll just be just a few times this summer, not very much. They're not like staying here like that.
I thought they'd be going heavy this summer.
Well, there's so many people doing it that apparently they don't have that many customers around here, and these people do.
Huh. Well, yeah, they have to have their front man,
Yep.
set up the jobs.
Yep.
Well, I assume they'd like to donate something to the airport.
She will. Anyway, we can expect them for a month or so, or?
At least a month.
Yeah.
They're going to start with corn right now.
It's going to go fast.
Then they get into the beans.
Yeah.
That's why I wish he would have been here to explain, what all he does and what he sprays and, it'd be kind of nice, to have him here to explain it all to you.
Don't forget to get the school kids out.
Yeah, that's what we need. I think he sort of enjoyed that last year.
That was, kids were working.
Yeah.
Kids were working.
Well, that's the only thing working in the summer that I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a kick out of it, especially when he made the whole pass there and it was ball going.
Yeah, that was good.
Kids said, it's on fire.
I think the little kids really enjoyed it. Doc got to do his little airplane stuff too. You didn't make it, man. I thought the kids really, especially, they didn't have anything to say until they looked in the cockpit of that airplane.
I was here for the beginning. I had to leave.
Yeah. But he took them, each one, took them up into the pilot seat practically. Didn't he let them in the cockpit, but looked in. And then he let them down. And then all of a sudden, they just, where did you put the gas in? How much this? It just started.
They got started.
Yeah. And I thought that was neat. At least they, and for a pilot that gets that much money per hour to take his time, I thought it was pretty nice.
Then he did a low fly pass for him.
Yeah. He smoked the.
Didn't you give him
You were here too.
cookie and juice too?
I did. Just have to have treats.
Yeah, I think
They had it.
All right, not much we can do then. 1836 lighting project change order and payments you put down.
Yeah, change order.
What, to the base or the London or something, or what was it?
It's changing, they had down clear lenses,
Oh, yeah.
and they're going to change them to the colored ones, the half and half.
That was one change, but there's another.
What's the other?
Well, I sent out the email. If somebody read the emails, the FAA did approve the extra conduit wire.
Yeah.
it went from 55 to 95, am I right? Very quickly. Yeah.
Oh, okay, because he said it wouldn't cost that much for putting it in for the
But we don't have the paperwork on that. We just got the email.
Right.
Is that for the pappies or whatever?
Right. The labor wasn't going to be much, but the wire, yeah.
That's where they're going to put the second deal in the trench, right?
Right.
That's why, okay, up to 100, that's where the 153 or whatever come from. Well, it probably makes sense. Once you got trench open, you might as well do what you can while, because I think he says, some of them you got to take out or watch what you're doing when you put it in or something there, like on the old wiring or something, or I don't know. Or that was part of the pack. I don't
See
know.
the chamber.
Well, the old wiring
Yeah. Well, he emailed it to me too.
was going to be one.
Well, I don't, did he email you this one?
No, you got a problem, they can just,
This one's the bulbs. Or the, the lenses.
Okay.
The glow.
in case she can put the wrong size of stuff in. It's probably crumpled out all day.
So you have to sign this one.
Yeah, but another
No,
wire,
Matt will
you
sign
think
it.
I could
Matt will
get that
sign it,
thing fished into that at 90 degrees?
Subject to council approval. So you guys approve, and then the council will approve, and then you'll sign it.
don't know if we approve or recommend at this point.
You want this or?
Should we?
Might as well do it since they got the thing open and just extra wire and conduit and label it.
And that takes it off the next project. Next year's project.
So,
So, have any payments and stuff or not?
I'm not to that part yet. We gotta approve this part first.
Okay. Well,
So we approve the change order for the rollers.
Okay, so then I make a motion for the change order.
Okay.
second.
For the rollers. Second, all in favor?
Yeah. Now we get into the payments.
Okay, we have,
I suggested the chairman of the airport commission pay.
Seconded.
we have 5 invoices from Snyder and Associates that can be paid now.
You weren't here for that meeting, but you were elected chairman.
Oh. Okay.
What, revert back?
It's in the minutes somewhere.
I didn't see it, did you, Michael?
Did that help the city out? Look at that. State and federal, oh man. You're gonna sell your airplane real cheap, man. So you can pay
Give it away. Okay, these are all the Snyder bills,
Yep, invoices 1 through 5.
and as far as we're concerned, they have done their work.
And I have to take those to the council as well, so they'll be on the next council meeting. And then Matt and I will go ahead and do the drawdown after that.
Too, doesn't it?
Got my cover sheet to that one.
Oh, yeah, do you want that?
I better put it all together.
Good idea.
Because I have to mail that off, I'm sure.
Just a little darker up there. Not so.
Could get interesting.
I think you need about an inch rain. Not much more.
About 15 minutes, right?
Total of $12,577.69. 577.69.
59.
69.
Oh, well, I'm trying to wait. 89?
Did they say, any indication when they're gonna start?
Yeah, that email from Matt, didn't she say,
Oh, a month and a half?
month and a half?
Yeah.
Did you say month and a half?
So middle of August? Or about 1st of September?
End of
End of August,
So the spray, so
I guess, end of August.
sprayers and that stuff be out.
I believe it's just sitting on here.
Yeah.
End of August.
Sounds good.
So,
We're still under budget. so-
approve these?
Yep. The motion to approve?
Yeah.
You want to be specific, run through whatever else.
Yep.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
I like my motion.
Sure. I think we pay them top.
Yeah, okay. Don't have that much
I was gonna say, all in favor of that thing. One sustaining.